Hi, I'm Dan from Winning by Design.
And I'm Jocko.
What we're going to talk about today is how to train your team to get better at active listening and not make it all about themselves.
About me.
So the first thing that we're going to do is come up with a simple exercise. And all I want you to do is set up a scenario where people ask each other about their weekends. And the focus of this exercise is to only make it about the person you're talking to, not making it about ourselves. So Jocko, in this scenario, I want you to be the salesperson and just ask me about my weekend.
Okay.
Just have a normal conversation and let's see where this goes. Ring, ring, this is Dan.
Dan, this is Jocko. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jocko. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend was great. I went up to the lake with my family and my new dog. Had a really wonderful time.
Oh my gosh, we have a dog as well. We went to the lake too. I have to tell you, I just bought a new boat. It is an amazing boat.
Okay, so let's pause there. So the thing that you'll pick up is immediately, I was excited to talk about the lake, going there with my family. But Jocko?
Me. I wanted to talk all about me. My boat, my dog, my family went to the lake.
And so this is a natural thing that we have as humans. We want to talk about ourselves. But to be a great sales professional, the key to making somebody open up to you and tell them the real pains and problems they have is you need to make it all about them. So Jocko, I want you to try it back. And in this time, instead of saying, oh, I love going to the lake or I have a dog too, all I want you to listen for is key tone words that I say and drill into those and get me to open up even more.
Great.
Ring, ring, this is Dan.
Hi, ring, this is Jocko. How are you?
Oh, hey, I'm doing great, Jocko. How are you doing?
I'm doing great myself. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I went to the lake with my dog and my family. I had a really wonderful time.
Oh my gosh, what kind of dog do you have?
Oh, we got a Border Collie mix. He's just about 6 months old.
Oh my gosh, and what does a 6-month-old Border Collie do?
Well, right now I'm really excited because I just taught him some tricks about how to go to his crate, how to sit. So he's really listening, and what he loves is swimming in the water.
There you go.
So the thing that Jocko did really great is he made it about the dog. Now, there's no golden question that he could ask. There's a lot of different options that he has. So he chose to pull in on the dog. But equally, he could have talked about the lake. Which lake did you go to? Why did you choose to go to the lake with your family this weekend? Was something special going on? And just getting me to unpack it more.
Now, Dan, you used the lake and the boat, but this obviously could apply to a business situation, right?
Absolutely. So this is the trick that we have when it comes to sales. Whenever you get on the phone and a customer says to you, hey, you know what? We're struggling with X, Y, and Z. You immediately want to say, awesome. That's the types of things that we can solve. But let's try it one more time, but in a business case scenario. Okay. This time, I will be the salesperson and you be the customer.
Great.
And I want to just pick up on some of the tone words that you're saying, and we're going to ask some questions to see what's going on.
Ring, ring, this is Jocko.
Hey, Jocko, this is Dan from Acme. We have 30 minutes scheduled. Does that still work for you?
That still works for me.
All right. Well, I noticed from your inbound request form that you were interested in figuring out how to ramp up your sales team fast. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct.
All right. Well, I wanted to learn a little bit more. How are you currently ramping your team?
We're currently ramping them using a spreadsheet, a Google document that we share with them, and it tells them all the steps they need to do.
So you got spreadsheet and Google document. It sounds like there's a lot of steps associated with it. What are some of the challenges you have?
Well, some of the challenges is that there's a lot of manual involvement. So we actually have to step them through every time, and then we assign different people to it, and sometimes those people are not available. So that even the calendaring also takes us a lot of effort.
So now there's a lot of things that we want to listen for. The tone words that Jocko said there, he brought up tools, he mentioned calendaring, he also mentioned some challenges that he has. At this point, I want you to be taking notes, write down what the customer is saying, and summarize back to him. So let me get this right. You're currently focused on ramping, but it's a very manual process, and sometimes things slip through the cracks because there's calendars and other tools involved that aren't always easy to use. Did I get that right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
And hopefully that is what your customer says. As soon as they said you nailed it, that's exactly right, now you know that you're showing active listening. And this is what we need to focus on to be great conversationalists in sales.